Welcome, listeners. On this episode of Chris Talks, our main story: man claims $2 billion Powerball ticket was stolen from him and sues the Powerball winner. That and more starts right now.
You are now tuned into the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. Hit that intro.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Some rock says.
Welcome, listeners. Welcome to another episode of Chris Talks. I am your host, Chris. All right. Can I get some background music? Thank you. All right, welcome everybody. As y'all heard from the intro, a man claims $2 billion Powerball ticket was stolen from him, and he sues the jackpot winner. All right, let's get into this story. We have an audio on this. Yes, we have audio on this, right? Okay, let's play the audio on it.
Lawsuit has been filed against the man who won a record-breaking $2 billion Powerball jackpot, claiming the lawsuit has been filed against the man who won a record-breaking $2 billion Powerball jackpot, claiming the winning ticket was stolen. According to TMZ, Jose Rivera says he bought his lottery ticket from Joe's Service Center in Altadena the day before the big drawing. He says the ticket was then stolen from him. Earlier this month, Edwin Castro was named the winner of the big prize, and Rivera says he submitted a claim to the California Lottery asking for an investigation. California Lottery said in a statement they remain confident Edwin Castro is the rightful winner of the $2 billion prize.
All right, thank you for that audio. That audio comes to us thanks to, what was the station? WTAJ. That report comes to us. All right, before we continue into this story, hit me up or check me out on Facebook. At Chris Talks, we post some inspiring messages up there. Also, hit me up at Chris Talks 40 on Instagram and Twitter, and show your love at show your love at Chris Talks at the $ Chris Talks Show Cash App. I know, what is it, Cash App? Yeah, it's Cash App, right? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I don't be knowing the platforms that they post these shows on. I just know what they show me. I just do a show, and I just come here, I speak, and I leave. That's about it. Okay, so hit me at the also hit up with those likes, subscribes, and notifications, so you get a notification every time we post a show up. All right, so this ain't the end of that story. Okay, so a California lottery spokesman, because this is where this happened at, in California. California spokesman said that, quote unquote, the California Lottery is not authorized to investigate criminal activity amongst its players. Such allegations are subject to investigation only by local law enforcement. Should local law enforcement agencies investigate such allegations, the lottery's role is only to assist in the matters by answering questions and are provided evidence as allowed under the law. Further, you know they had to put that further in there, right? Further, when it comes to vindicate the what is this word? Oh, the venting process of Big Witness California Lottery has the utmost confidence in the process for doing so. California Lottery remains confident that Mr. Costello is the rightful winner of the $2.4 billion prize from the Powerball drawn in November of 2022. So this happened 2022, and this man has been suing them for an entire year. That's crazy, right, y'all? That is kind of crazy that he's suing them for an entire year. I'm gonna give a quick final thought. Can I get my final thought now? No, do the next story. All right. Also, we are reporting that we want to report also some kind of change in news. Is our second story. A man has 3 wives and stays home while they all work and support him. Where are these women at? Are they white? Are they black? Can you pull that report up for me? I want to see if they're white or if they're black. I want to see that. Okay, let's get right to the report. While most people prefer to remain in a monogamous relationship, some people have found happiness in a polygamous relationship. Okay, so, what do you want me to talk about that? Okay, listen, let's do the story real quick. We're gonna do the story real quick, and then I'm gonna get into polygamy real quick. Okay, a polygamous relationship may seem odd to some people, and it does. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. A polygamous relationship does seem odd to some, to like, just to some, to many, but it is a desired relationship by many people. Sometimes individuals have too much love to just share with one person and one interest. Polygamous relationships happens to be a big thing. Polygamous relationships are like a big thing. I'm sorry. You guys are pausing. I'm smoking a cigarette. So, gotta inhale. Okay, let's get back to the story. This guy, Nick Davis, who is 39 and is a father of 2 with 3 wives, April, Danielle, and Jennifer. Okay, April, who is the first wife, who is 38, met Dave at 15. You know what I'm saying? So, she met Dave at 15. And then 9 years after, they were married. This is what the report's saying, y'all. 9 years after, they were married. Can you give me something else? Thank you. 9 years after, they were married, and about 3 years after they were married, um, they they met Jennifer, the second wife, right? Yeah, Jennifer is the second wife. No, yeah, no, Danielle. No, Jennifer is the second wife who they met. Okay, Jennifer happens to be a friend of April, who April introduced to her husband Nick. So April introduced the second wife to Nick. Okay, and Nick ended up marrying the second wife. Give y'all a second to think. Y'all know I always pause for a second because I give y'all a second to think about that. Okay, 3 years after meeting the second wife, Nick married the second wife. Okay, and this is a crazy joint. I'm reading this, and this is a crazy joint. It says right here, okay, a lot of people would expect that Nick would be the one to initiate uh the third party, but it wasn't. It wasn't Nick. It was actually April who initiated the third party. Wow. Oh yes, Jennifer. Um, Jennifer. The second wife was only 25 years old, so I don't keep that out. The second wife was only 20, 29 years old. Okay, so after dating her, after being married, um, to to her for about let me say it doesn't state the amount of years, but after being married to her for a few years, uh, April was pleased with the additional woman in their lives. She said, quote unquote, this is the first wife who was pleased with with the second wife and was cool with that. Um, uh, about a couple of years later, um, they inquired another woman into their relationship who was 22 years old. Her name was Danielle. Okay? And this woman, wow, this woman appeared on the show Sister Wives, seeking seeking marriage. So after appearing on that show, April and Jennifer saw her on the show, hit her up. Okay, Nick said it was cool. You know what I mean? Nick said it was cool. Hit her up. Dated her. Okay, for about a year or so. Well, they say they date. I'm assuming it's a year because they're not giving the time that they dated. Okay, but I'm just gonna assume that it's within a year, and within that time, they married her. Wow. Within that time, they married her. All three of the women work, and this guy stays home and takes care of the kids. Crazy, right? Now, I know what some of y'all are probably thinking, because I'm thinking it too. What the hell is going on here? Like, what the hell is going on? All right, let me explain something to y'all. To all my listeners, they are right about uh, polygamy. Polygamy, it seems these days, is somewhat of a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna just get right into that. This situation, if I can give my final thoughts on that, can I do that real quick? Yeah, we going to the last situation. Okay, so I'm gonna just give my thoughts on this situation. Okay, so this man, who is a black man married, this is what y'all call a black man married to 3 white women. Okay, he has a couple of kids by 2 of them. Okay, now, if I can give my personal, me myself, I am a yes, I am. I'm polygamous because I think a man should have more than uh, one wife or one spouse. Yeah, I am. So y'all know I am. Um, what I could say on that is this. Can I do? Can I just go? Okay, so what I could say on that is this. They let me speak. Producers let me speak. So what I can and what I'm going to say is this: that some men in this world can deal with having one spouse, and that's okay. Okay, but me myself personally, I'm a type of man. I like you know, as I've gotten older, I started looking into certain things. You start looking into the ancient texts and da da da. Even when you read the if I could go to religion real quick, the Holy Bible and different Bibles. They're not just the Bible itself, but when you read different Bibles, okay, most men had more than one wife, as long as they was able to take care of them and provide for them. So I don't see like the big issue is that there's a lot of and I don't want to I don't want to get too deep. There's a lot of like all right, there's a lot of Western style women where if you date more than one woman, if you have more than one baby mother, like they will with a male, they will look down on that. But when you go to other places, other women, they don't look down on that. But a lot of Western women do. You know what I mean? And that's just the way that it is. I'm not hating. I don't hate on nobody. Okay? I don't hate on nobody. I'm just giving you my personal views and my personal opinions on the stories that that I report on this platform. Okay, so what's my time? With that being said, what's my time? I don't want to get too deep into this and turn this into a whole big thing. Okay, so anyway, um, so yeah, I don't mind. I don't. I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. Yes, and yeah, I don't mind. I'll continue. Yes, a lot of modern style, um, women look at polygamy as cheating when it is not. It is, listen, it is in, if you can sit there and say, okay, and a lot of people gonna hate me for what I'm about to say, but a lot of y'all can sit there and go, oh y'all can sit there and go to church on Sunday and say that y'all believe in God's word, da 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 da. I mean, even God's word. Y'all Christians, even in God's word, yes, He says that. Look it up. Look it up. A lot of these people, biblical names that a lot of people give their kids a lot of biblical names, okay? All y'all giving y'all kids all these little biblical names and all that shit and all that stuff, excuse my language, all that stuff. Okay. Half of these people and it's amongst the males, half of these males that y'all giving biblical names to, they have more than one wife. Okay? When you go back into those times, and I'm going to take it back to those times, when you go back to those times, yes, a lot of men had more than one wife. Kings had more than one wife. You had, I mean, not more than one wife, but kings had, what you had? You had the wife, you had the mistress. I mean, you had the queen and you had the mistress, right? 9 times out of 10, the queen knew about the dang on mistress. And the king had way more than one. Way more than one. And in those times, if the queen did not bear the king a son, and the mistress did, okay, the king replaced the queen with the mistress. Or if the mistress found out, the mistress would kill. If the queen found out, the queen would kill the mistress. Yeah, let me correct myself. If the queen found out, the queen would kill the mistress and the son, because that was the next heir to the throne. I mean, if you want to get down into it. So to me, it's, a man having more than one. If you're going to go by old school, no. If you're going to go by the modern Western style, then it's a problem. It is definitely a problem for most modern women. Okay, but traditionally, polygamy is, it's just what it is. I don't know. You tell me what you think. All right. What's my time? I can't even see my time. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this on that thought. I'm gonna just let you think about this. I'm gonna end this on that thought. Hit us up on Facebook. Excuse me. Hit us up on Facebook. Yeah, I shouldn't have ate that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I ate some food earlier, and I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I ate. But I ate some food earlier because I was hungry before I got here. Okay, I was hungry before I got to the studio, and the brother got to eat. All right, so I don't care what you think. Okay, anyway, hit me up on that hit us up on that Facebook at Chris Talks, where we post up inspirational stuff every day. Okay, also hit us up on Instagram and Twitter at Chris Talks 40. Yes, we are tweeting. And also, we do appreciate all the donations at dollar. Y'all hit us up on $ Chris Talk Show. And we do appreciate every single donation that y'all do give us. All right, let's end this show. Okay. I want to thank everybody for listening. Send those Hit me up with those comments, those likes, and those shares. Okay? I do appreciate all the stuff that everybody does. Okay, let's end it. All right, everybody, stay. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate it. Also, stay blessed, not stressed, and until next episode, I'll see y'all next time until episode. Stay blessed. All right, let's go. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, you can say that.